You didn't have anything figured out. He doesn't need us to figure things out. Let's try not to allow those dark feelings to creep into our lives because we've just been denied. Get up. Get up. Some of us, this season that we're in, we are over it. Enough. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Devotions with Nisha. Let's get into this thing. Your rejection is the Father's protection. Let me say it again. Your rejection is the Father's protection. Who am I speaking to, and what am I speaking about? You know, a lot of us, we are entering into something. We think we want something. We think we want, a new job. And so what do? We go and we apply. We want to go and live somewhere else. We go and we apply in the hopes that we're going to get approved. And we're so excited and we're nervous at the same time. We go and we turn our application in. We submit our applications. And we wait. We wait for an answer. As time goes on and on and on, finally we hear something. And is it what we wanted to hear? Absolutely not. You've been denied. And now you feel completely discouraged. You feel shattered. Your dreams have been shattered. Where are you, Father? Why? I went and I looked at the tour of the apartment, the luxury apartment. It had everything that I needed and everything that I wanted. Where are you? Why would you not allow my application to be approved? In my mind, in my thoughts, I've already placed my furniture exactly where I want it. I want it over here, and I want this over there, and this room was going to be for this. I had it all planned. I had it all figured out in my head. Now, none of that's going to happen because my application has been denied. That rejection was the Father's protection. What makes you think that that is what the Father had in store for you? What makes you think that? What makes you think that that position that you wanted, that promotion that you wanted, the Father had in store for you? Did He tell you that He had that in store for you? Let me remind you that rejection was the Father's protection. Don't worry. Don't beat yourself up, because you know what's getting ready to happen? You're getting ready to walk into something way bigger, something way greater, something way more luxurious than you can ever imagine. Because we know when the Father arrives, He shows up and He shows out. That luxury apartment that you just got denied for was meant to be. It was meant to happen. Okay, yeah, you may not have gotten that promotion. You may not have gotten that position because it wasn't meant for you. It wasn't your calling. And just because we think that something is meant for us, we think we want something, we think we need something, that doesn't mean that that is reality. That's just our thoughts in our own mind. And as we know, sometimes our thoughts can weigh us down. The Father knows best. And He will never abandon us. He knows exactly what you need and when you need it. Lean on Him and trust in Him that He will make a way for you when the timing is right. Don't rush it. Be patient and wait. Be still. You're going to look back. You might not feel like it right now because your dreams have been shattered. and you feel discouraged. You might even feel hopeless. This is just a season that you're in. This will not last forever. You're going to look back and you're going to get that phone call because you're going to go apply for something else. Maybe a different position, a different job. Maybe a whole different career path. A whole different apartment. Maybe even a home. And boom. You're going to get approved. And it's going to blow you away. And you're going to look back and you're going to be like, wow. The Father is amazing. Not only did He provide me with A, B, and C that was on my list, but He also gave me D, E, F, G, all the rest of the letters of the alphabet. Because again, when the Father shows up, He shows out. Some of us, we're in a season where it seems like nothing is going well for us. Nothing is going right, and in fact, everything is going wrong. Some of us, this season that we're in, we are over it enough. So how do you know that the Father does not have something greater for you that's getting ready to walk into your life? How do you know this? How do you know that the Father does not have a better deal for you? You were all excited. You thought you were going to, sign this contract, start this new business with your new business partner. And then right at the last minute, everything just fell off. Everything went left. And now you're sitting back like feeling defeated. Get up. Get up. Sit up straight. Hold your head up high. And keep walking in the right direction. And for you, you might be like, well, what is that direction? Because I thought I had it all figured out. You didn't have anything figured out. He doesn't need us to figure things out. That is His position. That is for Him to do. That is His job. We are not qualified to figure things out. Wait for guidance. Because you're getting ready to walk into a much better deal. You're getting ready to walk into a much better home. Better quality home, bigger, more amenities. You're getting ready to walk into a better position. That position that you just applied for, the pay was decent, but guess what? The pay is even better with this new position that's getting ready to enter into your life. Sit and wait. Wait. Be still. And don't worry about anything, because truthfully, the Father has already prepared everything for us in advance. He's simply waiting for us to be ready to receive it. Maybe you came across this video because, of course, we know that He makes no mistakes, and it was meant to be. Some of us have been rejected from our family, and some of you watching are getting ready to be rejected, and you might not even know it yet. Maybe there's a group of people at your job that you thought were cool. You thought they were decent, and you're getting ready to find out that they've been plotting against you. Maybe they've been wanting you to get fired because they actually really don't like you. Even though they all run up to you when they see you. Hey, but they really don't like you. That rejection is your Father's protection. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get discouraged. Don't keep your head down. Don't fall into that trap of depression, anxiety, worry, fear, all of the things that do not belong to the Father. All of those dark feelings. Because we know the Father is light, and those dark feelings do not come from Him. It comes from the enemy. Let's try not to allow those dark feelings to creep into our lives, because we've just been denied. Just because that door has not opened for you does not mean that an even bigger door will not open for you in the future. The Father makes no mistakes. You thought you needed that apartment, that home. You went and finally got yourself positioned to where you could get approved to purchase a home. And so now you're house hunting and you found something. Just because you think in your mind that that is the one does not mean that that is the one. I would like to use myself as an example. So me and my family, a few years ago, we relocated from Flint, Michigan to Arizona. We took a leap of faith. We walked by faith and not by sight. We wanted to uproot our family from an impoverished area to an area that was thriving. And so we did just that. We went through a lot of sacrifice, a lot of different emotions. I remember sometimes I felt defeated because when we moved here, we did not get into a home right away. We had to wait. And I just wanted to hurry up and get into something nice and start, making this our home and just getting things lined up. But just because I wanted that at that moment doesn't mean that it was meant for me. And so sometimes I would find myself looking for places. I would go house hunting. Let me go and try to find a place for my family and I to live in. I remember we came across this one home and it was so beautiful. It was so nice. And I'm like, let me just go ahead and get everything set up for the application. We can go ahead and we can apply for this, and boom, this is it. We applied and boom, it wasn't it. Denied. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm doing well, thanks for asking. How are you? I'm doing well. I just wanted to touch base on your application with you. Unfortunately, you got that phone call too? You got that email too? And I felt a little defeated. I felt a little sad. I felt a little hopeless for a little bit. And I'm thinking, wow, I'm ready. My children, they're ready. My husband is ready to just get into our home. This home had everything that I needed. It had everything that I wanted. So what did I do? I prayed, because that's all I could do. You can't make someone approve you. I prayed. And finally, I came across another home. Now, this particular home had more than the other home. And it was a better setup than the other home. And it had more yard space, which was good because I have a lot of children. I have 9 kids. So let's go ahead and apply for this home. I'm not really sure if we're going to get approved for this. I might be a little in over my head. If it's meant to be, it shall happen. And so what did I do? I got all the paperwork together and we applied. Now I remember doing a walkthrough through the home and I'm thinking to myself, we're not going to get approved for this home. Our credit is not where it needs to be at this moment. We don't have enough money in our savings. We don't have as much that my husband would like to have. There's no way we're going to get approved for this home. This is too good to be true. Although it wasn't easy, a couple weeks went by, and guess who got approved for the home? My husband and I, we got approved. And not only did we get approved for the home, but it had everything that we needed and some. And it was easy to just slide on in and just pick up the pieces and keep on going. There was a waiting process, and it wasn't easy waiting, but it was worth the wait. It was worth it. this home that we got approved for ended up being larger, nicer, more amenities, more neighborhood parks, more plants, more fruits in the yard, more fruit trees, more everything, more appliances that were included. It was just a much overall greater deal. And so I wanted to share my experience with you all because it could help someone out. Don't feel discouraged because your application was just denied. Don't feel defeated because you didn't get the promotion or because you got fired. Or what about the people who are being rejected by their family? You are right where the Father needs you to be. Even if you feel uncomfortable, even if you feel scared, if you feel lonely, if you feel defeated, you feel discouraged, you feel like you just want to give up, that's okay. Give it to the Father because He already is working it out. It's already done. It has already been written. Trust and believe that in the near future, your turn, your time is coming because He makes no mistakes. And He's not on our timing. Rather, we are on His timing. When we walked into our home, we were so excited and we were so appreciative because we had went through quite the tribulation to get here. To leave everything and everyone that we knew, to walk into a place that we had never been to, that we didn't know anyone, was all worth it in the end. I want to leave a verse with you all. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 1 through 2 reads, "Do not be afraid, for I have ransomed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. When you go through deep waters, I will be with you." Did you guys hear that last part? When you go through deep waters, what does that mean? That means you're going to go through it. It doesn't say if you go through deep waters, I will be with you. It says when you go through deep waters, I will be with you. For some of us, that deep water is not getting that promotion. You got bills to pay. This promotion paid more. It would have made things a little bit easier. Now you're in deep water. Your business endeavor that you wanted to do with your new business partner that just fell through. Now you're in deep waters. Your lease is getting ready to expire. You've got to find something quick. And not only do you need to find something quick, but maybe your money isn't right where you need it to be. You are in deep waters. And what does it say? It says that the Father will be with you. He will be with you when you are in deep waters. And it is okay that you've been rejected by your employer, by your co-workers, by your friends, or maybe people that you thought were your friends. It's okay that you've been rejected by your family, your loved ones. Some of us have been rejected by our own children. Some of us have been rejected by our own parents. But that's okay. Because again, that rejection is the Father's protection. You're getting ready to walk into something so big and so great that people around you will sit back in disbelief and they will say, wow, how did this happen? So don't give up. Today's daily devotion is centered around that rejection is the Father's protection. So trust and believe the process and be patient because your breakthrough and your blessings are right around the corner. So don't give up. I hope this daily devotion finds whoever it was meant to find. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next devotion. Bye.